Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my weekly check-in for the last week of February and the first week of March. I'm sorry about the glare from my notebook. So I'm going to start off by opening the month. So I'm going to be checking in from February 25th until March 3rd. And then I'm going to quickly write, so I'm going to be doing the, I did this wrong. Okay, so this is off because I had gotten my paychecks mixed up at the beginning of the month, so this is not correct. I'm just gonna write really quickly from the 25th through the 3rd because I got paid on the 24th, so that was the first week from that paycheck. And then March 4th through March, let's see, March 10th would be like the second week of that paycheck. So that's what we're going to be checking in for. So really quickly, I'm just going to put, I guess, week 5. Yeah, and then 25th through the 3rd. So let me do that really quick. I didn't realize that I had made that mistake until right now. So I'll either probably delete this or keep it in the video. I'm not sure. Maybe like fast forward it if I can. But we'll see. Okay, so now that I have added that, I'm going to be also adding the amount that I was starting off the week with right next to the category. So for gas, I was starting with $100, groceries with $50, restaurants with $50, spending with $50, miscellaneous with $20, and fun with $20, and then nothing foreign budgeted. Okay, so now going to the calendar portion, I'm gonna grab my stickers. I already filled them out for the first and the second week since it's gonna be a combined check-in. Okay, so starting off with the 25th, I spent $46 at Costco on gas. So that was for the 25th. And then that same day, I also spent $14 from my beauty sinking fund on my eyebrows. Okay, that same day I also spent $14 at a coffee shop named Phil's. My friend and I went to study there, so I spent $14 out of my spending envelope. Okay, and then also for my spending envelope on the 26th, I spent $7 at Starbucks. Okay, and then at another coffee shop on the 27th, I guess I got coffee a lot this week. On the 27th, I spent out of my spending as well. I spent $5 on a coffee on campus. So that was for the 27th. And then on the 28th, I also spent $10 on Starbucks. So apparently I really needed coffee this week. So I spent $10 at Starbucks. And then on the 1st, I spent $4 for some labs that I needed to get done, and that came out of my health envelope. And then on that same day, I spent out of my restaurant envelope, I spent spent $12 on Wendy's. So that was also on the 1st. Okay. And then on the 2nd, I finally had a no spend day. So no spend for the 2nd. And then on the 3rd, I spent $10 on coffee again at Phil's, and that came out of my spending envelope. And then I also spent $2 out of my restaurants on McDonald's. I believe I just got a drink so that I could get the free fries for Free Fry Friday. So I spent $2 at McDonald's, and then that was it for that week. So really quickly to do the check-in. So I'm gonna start off with gas. I spent $46 at Costco. Where's gas? So I spent 46. I'm actually gonna change my pin. Okay, so I should have 54 remaining. For groceries, I believe I did not spend anything. Yeah, so nothing for groceries, so I spent 0. I should have 50 remaining. For restaurants, I spent 12 at Wendy's and then 2 at McDonald's. I believe so, 12 and then 2, so that should be 14. So I spent 14. I should have 36 remaining for spending. Okay, so for spending, I spent 14 and 7, 5, 10. So that should be 15, 22, 36, 46, I believe. Hopefully that's right. So 46. I should have 4 remaining. For miscellaneous, I don't think I spent anything. Nope. And nothing for fun as well. And then for my eyebrows, I did take that out of my envelope already. And then same for the labs, that has been taken out. So everything is accounted for. So for miscellaneous, I spent 0. And for fun, I spent 0. So they both should have 20 remaining. And then nothing fun budgeted. So that's it for my weekly check-in for the last week of February. And then I'm going to transfer this remaining amount into the big what I started off week 1 of March with. So 54.50, 36 for, and then 20 for the last 2. So that's gonna go right next to the category. So gas ended up with 54, or started off with 54. Groceries with 50. I didn't spend any the previous week. Restaurants with 36. Spending with 4. And then miscellaneous with 20. And then same for fun. Okay. So now for the calendar view. So starting off with the 4th. So on the 4th, I spent from my miscellaneous envelope for some wipes for glasses, so like lens wipes. So that was on the 4th, I spent $6 on that. Okay. And then on the 4th, I also spent $11 at In-N-Out. And that came out of my restaurant envelope. Okay, and then I also spent from Amazon on some eyelash glue, and that came out of my miscellaneous envelope as well. And that came out to $6. Okay, and then that same day I also spent $25 on Ulta, and that came out of my beauty envelope. So that was on the 4th. And then on the 5th, I went to Trader Joe's and I spent $50 out of my groceries envelope. And then I spent $1 at Trader Joe's out of my miscellaneous envelope. Okay, and then that same day, I spent a lot that day. That same day I spent, at Dutch Bros, I spent $10 and that came out of my restaurant's envelope. So $10 from Dutch Bros. And then I spent $5, sorry, not $5. I spent $14 out of my fun envelope for Amazon. I cannot remember what I bought though, but it came out to 14, and that was also on the 5th. And then I bought some birthday gifts for my friend, and that came out of my sinking fund envelope, and that came up to $119. Okay. And then that's it for the 5th. On the 6th, I spent $15 at Chick-fil-A. That came out of my restaurant's envelope. Okay. And then I also spent $6 out of my school envelope for a transcript. I'm applying to this program for the summer, and I needed my transcript, so I spent $5 on that. And that was also on the 6th. And then on the 7th, I spent $48 on gas at Costco, and that came out of my gas envelope. So that was on the 7th. And then on the 8th, I spent I spent a total of $10 at Starbucks. Sorry, on the 9th. I spent a total, let me add my no spend for the 8th first. I spent at Starbucks, 7 came out of my miscellaneous, and then 3 came out of my fun. So 3 from fun, so that brought my total to 10. And then 7 from miscellaneous. And then on the 10th, I did not spend anything. So for gas, I spent $48. So I spent 48. I should have 6 remaining. For groceries, I spent all of it. So I spent 50. So I spent 50. I should have 0 remaining. Okay, now for restaurants. I think I spent all of it. So I spent 11 at In-N-Out, 10 at Dutch Bros. That's 21, and then 15 at Chick-fil-A. That's 36. So I spent 36, 0 remaining. For spending, I think I didn't spend anything out of that envelope. Yeah, I don't see anything, so I spent 0 and should have 4 remaining. And then for miscellaneous, I spent 6 on the eyelash glue and 6 on the lens wipe, so that's 12. $1 at Trader Joe's, that's 13. And 7 at Starbucks, that's 20. So I spent 20, 0 remaining. And then for fun, I spent 14 on Amazon, and then 3 at Starbucks. That should be 17. I'm also going to check off the gifts because I took off the $119 for my birthday's envelope. The $5 for the transcript came out of my school envelope, and then the $25 at Ulta came out of my beauty envelope, and I've taken all that money out. So then I'm going to do 17 for how much I spent on fun, 3 left over, and then nothing for unbudgeted. I'm gonna move my planner a little bit to the side so we can check my cash envelopes for that second week. So for gas, I should have $6. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's correct. Groceries shouldn't have anything. Restaurants should not have anything. Spending should have 4. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Miscellaneous, nothing, and then fun should have 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's it for this weekly check-in for the second paycheck of February. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching.